Oh, I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high. You can't tell me I ain't fly. Fly, 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 fly. Correct. I don't fly, don't be no flight attendant. Don't let no do no panic. That's it. Think it's basketball. They're sitting high, feel like I can fly.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Shane Bieber is on the mound for game two. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. So let's take a peek at our umpiring. The plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Alberto aboard here at first with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
A full count to the.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll check in here at 277. 49 home runs and 96 driven in. Now the 1-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking.
Oh, wow, what a stop. The throw to first. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. Second inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Santander. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Reyes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in, Stevie Wilkerson. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1, here's the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. First and second now, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. It's 1-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and that's knocked down. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
From the stretch, Starlin Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is in the air out to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hanser Alberto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
In there, and it's even at 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is DeShields, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with 1 gone for him here in the inning, let's check out our current standings, and you can see they enter play with a 2-game lead in the division race. First offering on its way. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ready with the 2-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the home run porch and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 33 home runs and 92 RBIs. The 1-0 home. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate now, Delino DeShields, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Fielder, 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Ramirez has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
The catcher, number 34, Jorge Alfaro.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Stevie Wilkerson.
Digging in now, Stevie Wilkerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Standing in now, Frenmel Reyes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Down and away, ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Ball one. First time up, he went down looking. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hopped up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The first baseman, number 24,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Rizzo is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
He's set. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Play ball.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Parker Alberto.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Hanser Alberto, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Michael Brantley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's running. That evens it up 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Now batting, Trey Mancini. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Perez is there. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. To short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped him up. Number 13 ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In his career, Santana comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
3-1 to him now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Emmanuel Clase takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Emmanuel Clase.
Carlos Santana will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long, as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, Stevie Wilkerson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The center fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Howie Kendrick will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 offering. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. Howie Kendrick stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. Jose Ramirez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Jake Marisnick.
Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ramirez.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double back on track.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Tanner Scott takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Strike two looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and it's now 6-4.
Another excellent multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here's Starlin Castro. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Santander is there, 2 down. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the O's 4. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is pulled into right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Throw won't get him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No one out with a runner at second. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-1, here it is. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. is in there for strike number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So now Carlos Santana, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And right into the shift. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Dan Winkler gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Line drive to left. Brantley is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. After it is Brantley. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 32,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Weir still tied 6-6. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 62, Nick Whitgren.
All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro.
Number 34, Jorge Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. High and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first down. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in, the switch hitter, Stevie Wilkerson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Whitgren has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Marisnick, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Slow roller left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they jump ahead by 3. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit them out of, D-Ro.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Ro, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Indians 6. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hit hard to short. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Comes set and the 0-1. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here comes the first pitch. Ryan McMahon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Nip the corner, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brentley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman,
So striding in, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch.
No, that's a ball.
2 out with the man at first. A high fastball is in there. Fouled off. Sanchez sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Indians leave 1. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Tim Collins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano. First pitch coming, here it is. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Tries to pitch, but it's 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready now, Anthony Santander. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And it's fouled away. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Orioles. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Giovanni Gallegos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 27, Giovanni Gallegos.
Stepping up now, Roberto Perez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Gallegos has thrown a little over 50 innings, and he's worked to a 1.10 whip in that time. Just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Alberto has it, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-1 home. Last strike now for Cleveland. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Baltimore crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Dan Winkler gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Giovanni Gallegos wraps it up for the save, his 46th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles.